Yo, what's up, dudes? It's your boy, Scotty Smooth Man. Today, we're going to be diving into College Football Ultimate Team 26 coin-making method that I'm using right now. I have almost 500k coins and have already 1100 training on top of that. I started this method out at about 300k coins, so if you guys are around there, great. If not, I would highly recommend going through your challenges, doing solo challenges. Try to get that coin up, opening packs, selling cards from those packs, things like that. But for me, man, I've grinded those challenges. I've gotten a lot of these knocked out. As you guys can see here, there's still really only a few that I have left. But my coinage is up to 500k, and I started this method at about 300k. So this method is actually pretty simple, but it is a little risky. And of course, when it comes to opening packs, particularly in College Football Ultimate Team, Madden Ultimate Team, like, you're risking quite a bit. So, and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. Buying 80 overall cards for 12,600 coins, selling those for the training, and then opening up specific packs with your training that you've gotten from those cards. And of course, I'll take you step by step, but really what we're going to be doing is we're going to be opening these name of the game 85 plus training packs, because one, you have a high chance of getting, of course, a great card that you could make profit off of. There's LTDs in here, things like that. But the first step is getting 1,500 training, which is not that easy. You do have to have the coin to do that, but I'm going to show you guys the sniping filters and what you need to do to get that 1,500 coin trade or 1,500 training, because again, we are almost already at that. You guys can see at the top, and at almost 500k coins so far. So we're going to jump into the auctions. We're going to go into the auction house. We're going to set up these filters, and we're going to start by the name of the game program. So change the program to the name of the game. And we're going to be trying to get these 80 overalls at 12,600. So we're going to go to quality. We're going to change that to 8081. And with this, there's only 4 positions available. So we have right tackle, left edge, free safety, and then there's a halfback in here as well. Then what I would do is I would also filter by the type, the actual position. So that's when I would go in here. I would filter by halfback. There is not a halfback at 12,600. I would filter by right tackle. See if there's a right tackle at 12,600. Not there. So rinse and repeat, man. Go through, filter by the actual positions here. It doesn't really look like a lot of people are posting cards right now, just because probably the time of the day. I mean, it's like 10:30 in the morning, so that's probably the case. But if you do find one for 12,600, you want to buy those up, okay? So that's the first route to get your training. Once you've purchased a handful, which I do have already kind of in my inventory, these are going to sell for 180 training, all right? So this method for the 80 cards is going to be a little less risky than the method I'm going to show you guys to get faster training. So if you, again, are sitting around like the 250, 300 coin like range, I would highly recommend shooting for these 80 overalls, trying to snipe them at 12,600 coins. And then we're going to quick sell those for 180 training. So you're going to need about 9 of these to get to 1,500 training. Obviously, as you guys know from earlier in the video, the goal is to get 1,500 training so we can open up those 85 plus name of the game card packs. So 1,500 training is ultimately the goal. There are a couple ways we could get 1,500 training cheap. This is one of the routes. So again, if you don't have that many coins, go this route. 80 overall, 12,600 coins. Sell those for training until you get to 1,500 training, and I'll show you guys what we do when we get to that point as well. Second route, if you guys are pretty stocked up on coins, is actually sniping the 83 overall name of the game players. I usually like to snipe them around 40k. 40k coins is a pretty good snipe so far. Again, this is July 9th, July 10th. That's, I mean, this could change. This could definitely subject to change, but at this point, that's what I'm sniping them for, around 40k, maybe 42k, and each of these sell for 530 training, which means you only need 3 of these cards to get to your 1,500 training, okay? If you buy them around 40k, let's say give or take, you're probably going to spend about 125k coins, all right? So you buy 125k coins, again, trying to snipe them around 40k each. and you get 3 of these cards, 530 training to get to that 85 overall. So that's the second route. Again, if you guys are a little bit better with or have a little bit more coin and want to be a little bit more risky, a little bit quicker on the flips, go this route. If you don't have that many coins, go the other route. I kind of priced it out. 12,600 is around, if you were to buy 9 of those, that's about 113k to get to your 1,500 training. So it's a little bit cheaper if you go that route, but it is a little bit lengthier. You know, time is money. So if you guys don't have that much time and have the coin, go with the 83 overall snipes and then sell the training that way. So you'll need 3 of these cards, 9 of the 80 overalls to get to 1,500 training. So now that I have these cards, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sell these. Quick sell these 80s. I think I really only had, I literally just had 2. Okay. We're going to quick sell these for 700 training and get ourselves up to 1,500 plus training, almost 1,900 there. So now that I have my 1,500 training, what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the store and we are going to purchase the name of the game 85 plus training packs. Now there's going to be a couple things I want to share with you guys on this. Again, when it comes to opening packs and rolling packs, this is not guaranteed, okay? This is not guaranteed a million coins, 500,000 coins right off rip. But depending on what you get, you're either going to quick sell those for more training, or you're going to put the cards up on the auction block. If you guys get a Dylan Raiola 85 overall, that is the only one I've been putting up on the auction block. Any other 85s, I've just been quick selling them for training. Again, you guys can put them on the auction block to make a little bit of coin back, but that's just going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of movement back and forth between the auction block. And you remember that 10% fee that you get taken out of if you do flip those cards. So if you guys pull an 85 Dylan Raiola, then that's the one I would put on the auction block. Outside of that, I'm going to quick sell, and I'll show you guys exactly how we do that here. But you can also get LTDs in these packs. So if you guys get lucky enough to pull an LTD, like, you're absolutely in the green. But even if we get a Dylan Raiola, let's say we sell it right now, prices can differ, can change quickly. So let's say we sell it right now for, I don't know, maybe we get 150k coins back. We've already made quite a bit of profit because that first route we spent about 113k coins on those 80 overall packs to get to our 1,500 training. So we've already netted like 50k on that, and then we netted maybe about 30k if we go ahead and buy those 83s at about 40k each. So we're gonna go ahead now. We're gonna open up some of these packs and hopefully get something good. Again, I'm like, there's a huge asterisk on this because with card packs and with just EA in general, we're not gonna like, I don't usually recommend these kind of things, but if you have the coin and you kind of want to be a little risky with it, we're gonna run it anyway. So name of the game 85 training pack. Here we go to start. We got a Dylan Raiola just like that, man. I've been pulling these like crazy. I've sold like 4 or 5 of them in like the last over the last couple days, but we're gonna put this sucker up. The last one, it looks like it sold for about 179k. I think this one's going for about 179, 180k. So we're going to post that with a 10% loss on that. We're going to get about 160k. So we've netted about 50k coins just like that. So Dylan Raiolas, you want to make sure that you put on the auction block or up. Obviously LTDs you want to sell, things like that. But if you are getting just the typical 85s, I think there's a couple in there that I think there might be 4 like base 85s. Just quick sell them to get the training. So not only do we have a profit on the coins, but we still have 341 training. So we're gonna walk through this again, see if we could get maybe a couple more snipes, show this process for you guys again really quick, and then hopefully make you guys some coin. And again, as I mentioned, I'm not like saying this is the only method you could do. You could obviously flip these coins. You can buy the 80s for 12,600, flip them for 15,000, just to kind of get the slow coin build up. But for me, being at almost 500k coins, man, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see if we can actually get more out of our coins, spend less time and maybe some more coins on that. And while we're doing this, man, just want to let you all know that we are going to be rocking out a lot of these kind of coin making methods, a lot more snipe filters, things like that. So just keep your eyes open for that, and turn those notifications on, man, because these snipe filters can change quick. This could definitely change right away as well. So I want to make sure that you guys are in on the coin making methods when they're hot, making sure that you're not missing out on any coin potential there. So I want to show you guys really quick why I actually do filter by position. You can see the lowest price here is 44K. This is just on all types at the 83, of course, name of the game, promotion. But if we go to type and we change it to the defensive tackle, you're going to see that this is actually cheaper. So you can see the defensive tackle, if you filter it down by position, is actually cheaper. So when you guys are going through this, I would also just recommend getting in the habit of filtering it down by the position itself, because if you do all, they might not all show up on this page. And maybe just for the video, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna spend the extra coin because yeah, we're doing it for you guys, all right? We're doing it for the video and to kind of help you guys out. So I'm not gonna sit here and snipe all day. I'll grab a couple of these for 42K, again, just to keep the video going. So then that way we have our three players, or our three 83 overalls, so we can now sell these to get to our 1500 training. We have our three 83s again. You'll need 9 80s to get to that 1500 training, and we're at almost 2000 training right now. So we're gonna go back into the store. You guys know we're gonna go over to training, and we're gonna open up the name of the game 85 plus player pack and see what we can pull. The Rayolas, sell those. Anything else, I just quick sell, unless it's, of course, LTDs. And we get a DIC Hopkins. So in this case, I am going to go ahead. I'm going to quick sell DIC Hopkins. You guys can, if you're really like, and this is really up to you guys of what you want to do, you can put them up for on the auction block. You will lose coin, of course, at that point. But you can put these on the auction block and flip them if you, and sell them if you don't want to lose out on any coin. But for me, man, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna quick sell this one for more training to get back to the 1500 training, and we're gonna see what this one gives us. And this is gonna show you fully transparency if this, you know, just to show you what this method can do both ways, you know, good or bad. So let's see what we get here. 1500 coin, or 1500 training. We get another name of the game 85 pack, and we get a Rayola. Freaking awesome, man. I've been getting these. I don't know if you guys have been doing the same, but I've been getting these like crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put this up for about 170. I don't know, 175K. I know I have my other one up for 179, but we'll do that, and we're still gonna be about 50,000 coins in the green on that, down to 51 training. But that's pretty much the method, man. And again, if you guys don't get pack luck, you might get an LTD out of that. If you guys don't get a Rayola, and you just keep getting like DIC Hopkins, or I think there's a couple others that are more like base level name of the game players, yeah, that's just how it is, man. That's how the rolls are, unfortunately. But me sending you guys the best of luck. Hopefully this helps you guys out in any way, and let's make some coin, you know, this year. We got a lot of new things coming out. We have a lot of promotions coming up these next few weeks, so keep your eyes open for that. Be sure to hit the thumbs up, sub to the channel, turn those notifications on, and let me know in the comments below what you guys pull from these packs. And as always, dudes, pretty sure for stopping by. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.